You are watching JnC's Corner.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel, and today we're going to plant a spinach from seeds until we harvest it. And I bought this propagation box where it will serve as a greenhouse to the seedlings. I have learned that when you're propagating seeds, you must use a smaller container in order to prevent root rot, and at the same time you have to keep it in a warm place. So this propagation box has a lid which can be a good source of heat for the seeds in order to germinate it easily and quickly. Now let's prepare the soil. In here I have prepared 1/3 of soil, 1/3 of perlite, and 1/3 of vermiculite. The reason I did this because I want the soil to be breathable, so that it is porous and the water can drain easily, and thus preventing root rot. Sometimes if water stays in the soil for a longer time, the roots can develop bacterial infection, and which can cause diseases and damage to the roots. Once you mix the soil pretty well, you can now fill up the propagation box. So just simply spread all the soil equally all over the box. And this is how it looks like underneath the soil. So there is another container that will catch some of the excess soil and water. Now let's get our seeds and make sure it's not yet expired, so that it can still germinate. Using the scissor, let's cut the end of the packaging. Try to avoid to remove the expiry date because it's also very important. So we got a label included inside, but maybe in some packaging you may not be able to see this. Next is we need to make a little hole using any sticks or whatever you had that can create a hole just about a few millimeters from the top. Once you've done this, grab your seeds and take 2 seeds in one pot. This is just to make sure that if the other one doesn't germinate, you have the other one as a backup. After sowing the seeds, gently cover it with the soil and then put the label so that you will know what kind of seeds you have, especially if you have other different seeds in other pots. Before putting it aside, you have to water the plants thoroughly so that it will start to germinate. Just another tip, after watering, check the layer below. Make sure that it's not flooded with water, and if there's lots of water, empty it before returning the upper layer. Then cover the lid and set aside in place where there is an indirect sunlight. And guys, after 4 days of planting, here is our spinach. They started to come out from the soil. They're sprouted already, and I'm so happy to see them. So we'll wait for a few more days and then I'll keep you updated. And after 30 days, this looks like this because I still put it inside the house because the weather is still cold and for some reason they look deteriorating. So at this stage, I decided to put it outside since the sun has started to show up around June. So I prepared the soil by mixing the soil itself with the scrap cut vegetables and also the crushed eggshells. So this will serve as the fertilizer, and also it will make the soil more fertile. Then I got this breathable planter bag which I'm going to use. Just another tip, guys, when you transfer the seedlings, the next size of the pot or the planter that you're going to use is almost just 3 times of the previous one. So do not put it in a very huge container because sometimes it could lead to a root rot. That is because there's only few roots that could absorb the water, and there's a huge soil that they have to go through in order to absorb all those water in the pot. So it's a no-no, and just consider these things when you are replanting or transferring the seedlings. Sometimes some of the seedling is hard to come out, so the technique here is you have to push the bottom part of the pot so that it will come out from the cell. Also, it is important to take note that an intact roots is a must so that the seedlings could thrive easily on the new environment. Okay, so try not to pull it so quickly. Be patient in doing it. And now I'll transfer the seedlings into the new pot or planter. And to secure the plant on the soil, just tap it lightly. Avoid it pressing it too hard so that the soil will be breathable. And you can do the same on the rest of the spinach. Then I prepared this big plastic water container. They will serve like a greenhouse again to the plants. I have cut the top portion where I can open it. And on the bottom, I have put some holes in order for the air to go in. Before putting inside, just a reminder, guys, you have to water it lightly. I just forgot to show the video, but yeah, water it lightly before putting it inside the container. And I also taped the connections between the top and the bottom of the bottle in order to secure it, just in case the wind will blow it away. Then I keep it on a shaded area and water it once the soil is dry. And after 20 days, this is how it looks like now. The spinach has grown so well. As you can see, the leaves so green and get bigger and taller. Again, we are going to repot this into a bigger container. So we have prepared the soil. Again, I have mixed the perlite, soil, scrap, vegetables, and eggshells, crushed eggshells. And using the water bottle that we used as a greenhouse before, we are going to use it again as a bigger container for our spinach. And here I am putting the mixture of the soil that I have prepared earlier. Then after that, I have put the seedlings inside, and I am going to fill up the empty sides with the soil. Once the sides are filled up, it's now time to remove the bag with seedlings. After that, remove the seedlings from the bag, and then we have to return it back into the hole. When our transfer is finished, it's time for us to protect it from harmful insects, and of course to keep it warm, so we need to close the top part. And after 23 days, this is how it looks like now, guys. This is our spinach, and as you can see, it has grown so tall. The leaves has also turn into very green and big leaves, And at this stage, you can actually start to harvest them. And I would say that this is the most exciting part, and at the same time, it is very satisfying harvesting your plants. I hope guys you have enjoyed watching this video, and I also hope that I have inspired you to start your own vegetable garden, even though you can start in a small pot like what I have done. I only recycled a plastic bottle, and there you are. I have already my organic spinach. I'm glad that you have reached until the end, and thank you very much for watching guys. Hope this is useful to you, and please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and share it to your friends and families. And here is my spinach after harvesting, so I will leave it until it will grow again. And also please visit us at www.jnccorner.com, and see you guys next time. Bye!